Hitting the news this week were headlines such as Australia sees deflation for the first time in 7 years. So we're asking those in the know, what are their thoughts of the Adelaide property market and how do they see it performing over the next 12 months?
I think the Adelaide property market is still quite strong, and I think that's reflective of the fact that there are consortiums coming over from Melbourne buying up property. So it shows that we've still got a really great level of property prices for those people to be coming here. Also, our attendances are still up at open inspections. Our sales have been exceptional, and our clearance rates at auction are very, very good as well. So I think the market here is still quite strong.
You know, you don't get the highs like you do in Sydney, where you get these, some great times when prices have just jumped up, but at the same time, there's a lot of disasters when prices come down, and then people hate that as well. At least with Adelaide, you're buying, securing your future.
With what we've got happening with development in our state and the recent announcement of the submarines, that's rather exciting because it's genuine, and I've had a lot to do with them down there. And I've got to tell you, the amount of people we're going to have coming here from France and from Switzerland and the Netherlands and America. So we found that it was good for Adelaide because they're surprised that you can drive for 35 minutes and be at the top of the hills or at the beach. So that's rather popular. And then obviously on the back of that, there's going to be the, let's call them blue-collar workforce, which is all your tradies that are on the 3-4 contracts, 3 to 4 year contracts, which are the itinerants which will help the property investment market for rentals. That's what I see. There's
a lot of the younger generation wanting to get into the market just in the units side of things. Around the 350 to 450 mark is also very popular as well.
Given where we're sitting compared to the eastern seaboard, and particularly we're a global market really these days, and the amount of properties I've sold to interstate investors, just purely they come down, visit for half an hour, leave, and they've bought an $800,000 property as an investment, that's telling the tale as well.
Look, the interstate investors coming over are loving it here because you get into a fantastic price point, the returns are very good, and as I said before, you find that it's a nice steady market here as well. They know they can buy with confidence. They're not buying something and knowing that in 6 months' time the prices drop dramatically. It's steady, and we've had a good increase over the last couple of years as well.
The Adelaide market always seems to sustain itself. We don't get the drops in prices that the interstate markets do. If anything, it will plateau perhaps a little. Eastern suburbs, they continue to grow, so buyers come out here and buy.
The good thing about Adelaide is that it's a good, steady market, stable market, and over the years that's what we've always seen.
The Reserve Bank of Australia are meeting this Tuesday, as well as a federal budget being handed down. So we'll await to see if any big changes are announced in the coming week. But as you've heard firsthand, the Adelaide property market is performing well, and we expect this to continue.